You've read the book. You've heard the quotes. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But what if I told you that this was only the surface? What if there was something Napoleon Hill never wrote in his legendary book, Think and Grow Rich? Not because he forgot, but because the world wasn't ready to hear it. Today, you're about to discover the hidden key, the unspoken truth that can unlock a new level of abundance in your life. And once you see it, you can never unsee it again. Because here's the real secret. Think and Grow Rich is not about money. It never was. Money is just a reflection, a byproduct. The real wealth Hill referred to is power. Not power over others, but power over your own vibration. Your inner frequency. Your subconscious blueprint. And that blueprint is what's creating your financial reality, whether you realize it or not. The part Hill couldn't fully say, the part hidden between the lines, is this: you are not just a thinker. You are a transmitter, a sender, a receiver. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. So if you're still stuck, if you're affirming, visualizing, scripting, grinding, but the breakthrough won't come, here's why. Your outer reality is still loyal to your inner code. And this code wasn't written by your conscious mind. It was programmed by your trauma, by repetition, by identity, by emotional imprint. And unless you rewrite that, unless you become radically honest with yourself, the law of attraction will never work for you. Not because it's broken, but because it's always listening to your true frequency, not your wishful thinking. Hill spoke of burning desire as the starting point of all riches. But what he didn't fully say is that desire without belief is just fantasy. The emotion that manifests is not desire, it's certainty. And certainty only comes when the inner world is coherent, when your thoughts, feelings, and subconscious patterns are aligned. This is the secret Hill hinted at but never unpacked. Manifestation begins with identity. Not goals, not hustle, not effort, but who you believe you are in silence when no one is watching. And this belief is not intellectual. It's vibrational. You can say, I am abundant 1,000 times, but if your nervous system is still wired for fear, survival, and lack, the universe reads that, not your words. The universe doesn't respond to what you ask. It responds to what you are. And this is where most people fail. They work on strategy, but ignore the soul. They change habits, but not the root. They chase results, but never question the identity that created the old ones. But you can change that right now by shifting the question. Instead of asking, how do I get rich? Ask, who do I need to become to live in alignment with abundance? Because everything in your life is mirroring your being. Not your doing, not your wishing, but your being. Your internal state is the blueprint. And the only way to change the blueprint is through deep vibrational work, through truth, through inner safety, through self-ownership. Napoleon Hill gave you the structure, the 13 principles. But the energetic engine behind them, that's what got buried. That's what you're uncovering now. Behind every principle, desire, faith, autosuggestion, imagination, there's one silent command running the show, your sense of worthiness. And if you don't believe you're worthy, none of the principles will land. They'll feel like a performance. And performance without embodiment is exhausting. It disconnects you from your power. So what does true worthiness look like? It looks like no longer begging the universe to bless you, but declaring that you are the blessing. It's no longer scripting from desperation, but from devotion. It's not about proving anything to the world. It's about remembering that you were born worthy and everything else was conditioning. The real reason people don't manifest wealth is not laziness. It's identity amnesia. They forgot who they are. They forgot what they're made of. And so they settle for crumbs, thinking that's all they deserve. But something inside you knows better. That's why you're here. That's why this message is resonating. Because it's not teaching you anything new. It's reminding you of what your soul has always known, that you are the source. That wealth is not something you chase. It's something you allow. And the only thing standing between you and the life you see in your mind is the part of you that still believes it's not possible. That's the program. That's the lie. And now it's time to uninstall it. You're not here to struggle your way to success. You're here to remember your power and align with it. That's the key Hill couldn't fully explain in a book, because it can't be taught. It must be felt. The most powerful manifestations don't come from desperation. They come from inner peace, from a knowing that it's already yours, that you don't chase wealth. You match its frequency, and that match, it begins with silence, with inner calibration, with self-trust. So now ask yourself, what would my life look like if I truly trusted myself? If I believed with every fiber of my being that I was meant for greatness, that I was designed for overflow, that I was not an accident, but a conscious creator, everything would change. Your energy would shift. Your actions would shift. And the field, the quantum field, would respond in kind. Because it always does. That's the part Hill saw. That's what he hinted at. But now you get to live it. The wealth you want is already on its way. But it's waiting for you to become the version of yourself that's able to receive it. Not the version that pleads. Not the version that doubts. But the one who knows. Who trusts. Who vibrates in full alignment. So stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for signs. This is the sign. The real secret is not out there. It's in here. Inside you. And you've had it all along. So if this awakens something in you, don't stop here. This is just the beginning. There's more. So much more. Watch the next video. Let the transformation deepen. Subscribe if you haven't. Because this is a journey, not a one-time epiphany. And every time you show up, the universe shows up too. Keep going. You're not becoming wealthy. You already are. You're just remembering. Now that you've uncovered the secret Napoleon Hill never openly revealed in Think and Grow Rich, it becomes clear that true transformation begins when you align your inner world with the reality you wish to experience. Success was never just about goals, strategies, or hard work. It has always been about vibration, identity, and becoming, from the inside out, the person who naturally attracts everything they desire. Your mind is the fertile ground where the invisible becomes visible, and within it lies your greatest power. The power to choose what to think, what to feel, and most importantly, who you decide to be from this moment forward. If this message resonated with you, write in the comments, "I'm the source of my wealth." This is not just an affirmation. It's a commitment to your new identity. And if you're ready to keep unlocking hidden codes of wisdom, millionaire mindset, and spiritual awakening, consider subscribing to the channel now. The next videos will take you even deeper into this quiet yet powerful journey of transformation. The time to live in abundance is now, and it all starts with one simple decision: to stay awake.